In this video, I'm going to show you how to complete portions of the third Google Earth assignment for Sub-Saharan Africa. To begin this assignment, you'll first need to download the two files that are on the assignment itself. One is a file from the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum, and the other one is a small file that I've made. I've put those on my desktop, and I'm going to open them up right now. As soon as I open the first one, the Holocaust Memorial Museum one, you'll see that it brings up a number of layers in temporary places. And now, when I open my own file, you'll see it brings up another set of layers, namely a number of villages that have been tagged and marked here. Now, to complete this assignment, you should read about the crisis in the Darfur and take a look at some of the photos and stories. But what you'll really be using will be the map that shows the damaged and destroyed villages. Make sure those layers are turned on. When those layers are turned on and we zoom in, you'll see that a number of flame symbols show up, showing us where these villages are. And as you zoom in more, you'll see that there are many, many hundreds of villages that are shown. What I want you to do is use historical imagery to look at a village before the crisis, usually in the early 2000s, and then after the crisis has taken place, usually an image that's taken fairly recently. Because the historical imagery doesn't cover the entire area completely, I've created this file that shows these villages that I know that there's imagery for. So let's go to one of them. Let's go to village number 6. I should just be able to click on village 6 and it will take me right there. You'll see it's highlighting a small little flamed area. We can turn this off now. We've identified the village. Now what we want to do is look at historical imagery for this area. To do that, we have to click on the clock that shows historical imagery. And once we do that, a sliding bar will appear that allows us to slide between the most recent imagery and older imagery. Now I'm going to do that. You'll see as I go back to 2003, an image of the village appears. It was destroyed sometime in 2004 probably. So if I slide to the present time, you'll see that very little of it remains, if anything whatsoever. I want you to capture a before image and an after image. And I want you to send both of those images to me in Blackboard. In addition, I'd like you to discuss what you see in the imagery in terms of the degree of destruction and what you think has actually happened to the structures of the village as a result of the destruction. In order to give you something more to talk about than what exactly you can see, I'd like you to use some of the measurement tools that Google Earth has. The measurement tools are shown by this ruler. If we click on that, you'll see that there are a number of ways that we can measure things. We can measure a length, we can measure the distance that the village reached, we could look at the distance between one village or another. You can also measure a polygon, which allows you to click around an area in order to determine its size in numbers of hectares or acres. You can also look at a circle area, and you can also measure a path too if you want to. It doesn't matter so much to me which of these particular tools you use, as long as you're using measurement tools to draw some interesting conclusions about what you see in this area. The short essay, along with the two images and some measurement materials included in the essay itself, again, should be uploaded to me in Blackboard. If you have any questions, please let me know.